When we were kids, right, and there was a television show, there were 22 episodes
Or 26.
or 26 even,
Yeah, because that
right?
was, I think that's there were so many shows that came up with 26 episodes. Now it's a series is 10 episodes or 8
Exact
episodes.
8 episodes,
Yeah,
6 episodes.
yeah. Because and
Okay.
my wife was saying, well, that's because now they can do more things. I'm like, no, that has
What
nothing
things
to
are
do.
they going to do?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
if you watched Friends or whatever, you watch Friends, that was 22 episodes a season, and whatever you were getting paid on that show, times
Right.
22. But now that a series is 8 episodes, even if you're making $1 million an episode or $100,000 an episode, at the end of the season, it's a big difference in your paycheck.
I saw
And then
some
it's
numbers. Go ahead.
Yeah, then it's a big difference in my paycheck.
Right.
And
Of
then it's
course.
a big difference in what I can pay my gardener and my, housekeeper and who I put through school. And again, the trickle down.
Well, I think recently somewhere what the actors and actresses on Wednesday got the thing that their series that just how what they got paid, each person got paid, and you're like, wow, some of those people got paid 7,500 per episode versus the main characters getting like 30,000 to
Right.
35,000 or 15,000, and that times 10 episodes or whatever it is, that's not a lot of money. I mean, unless they're doing a lot of them, compared to the old school
Right.
things that used to happen where they were making a ton of money. And so here's what I'm hearing. There's less shows that are happening and they're making less money because there's less numbers. But I would think with all the different streaming services now, you got Paramount, there's so many different ones. They're not increasing their productions for more shows.
No,
Wow.
no, we've got to, no. Well, some other things that happen there. One, if you're on a show and you're like a recognizable character on a show, a network doesn't want you working for the competition. Okay. So whether that's in your agreement or it's kind of common sense,
Because
as
they
an
used to have
actor,
you sign up for certain studios. Now you were owned by the studio for a period of time, and you would do so many.
right, back in the day, like now to kind of own you, you have to be a series regular. But if you're on, okay, we're gonna go back in time, right?
Okay.
If you were on ER, and maybe you weren't on every episode, but
Right.
you get 3 lines on ER every other episode or something. They didn't want to see you on St. Elsewhere. Okay. Both hospital shows, competition. I think they came on at the same time, whatever. And no one might say that to you, but it's common sense, right? So you kind of got to choose up. That's one thing. Um, but no, fewer shows are being made. There's more streamers, there's more types of entertainment, but fewer shows. So what happened in about 2008 when we had a big recession, studios, there was a compression, a consolidation, and we had to put things on air. So we got into unscripted television. Now, unscripted television game shows,
Okay.
the kind of gossip shows, documentaries, and the unscripted shows like we know, like Bravo. So that takes up a lot of real estate on television. And then the other thing about streaming services is you can first run movies or, films that are in your catalog. So no more waiting for The Godfather to come on